a good evening to you all. This is time for Mike's Anime Corner with your host, me, KFC team member of the week, J Dog, and this guy over here, Mike Takashido.
Takashido. I don't do give good anime. That's I can't even do a Japanese voice anymore. Um okay. So Jeremy, you know
Yes.
me.
Do I know? I know you.
You know me.
I know you.
You know what kind of anime I like.
Harem. No,
Harem. Harem
monster
is
of the
actually one of my least favorite kinds of anime.
monster of the week.
But I do like Monster of the Week. But if somebody were to say, if I were to say recommend me an anime, and they said, what kind of anime do you like? Here's what I would tell them. I want sci-fi.
Gotta have sci-fi angle.
I want it to end at some point.
None
It
of
doesn't
this.
have to be. It doesn't have to be 100 episodes, but
None of
some
this Dragon Ball shit where it goes on nonstop.
right,
Let's have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
right. I want an end, and dubbed or sub doesn't matter to
He
me.
can read.
Uh,
He can read.
but I do want it to end, and I do want it to have some mystery in it, right? Like
Who done
something
it?
where you don't know quite what's going on,
What's
and
in the
that
box?
mystery is revealed at the end.
You got a box. What's in it? I don't know. Wait till the end.
I don't. Yeah. So I found an anime. Nobody recommended this to me. I found it just scrolling through Crunchyroll.
Yep. Hey, look.
Crunchyroll.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
And I found this anime. It's called World Trigger. You can play the video now.
Yes. Video commencing. Go ahead. Talk about it.
So
It's
this
playing.
is the trailer. And let's see how much I want to describe. So it is exactly what I said. It is a sci-fi anime. It has an end. It has a mystery to it. Parts of that mystery get solved along the way, but eventually, there's just this big mystery that you don't really know. But so as you're going along, things do get solved. You learn more about this world. And so here's what I kind of like about it. It's 70 episodes, okay? So which is a lot. I mean, I prefer my animes to be like 25 episodes total.
Right.
So I was kind of worried about how many episodes there were. Sort of worried about the Dragon Ball Z type thing where like one fight will take 10 episodes
Right.
and they'll do nothing. And it hasn't really happened. Like I'm on episode 30 right now, and although from one episode to the next you may think, hey, something, it hasn't really happened, there's a good amount of action and a good amount of stuff that happens. And we can stop the video. That happens in the episode. So every episode has something. There's no bullshit episodes where nothing happens. Top best slut machine? What the hell is happening right now?
I don't know what's going on here. It kept
Turn
playing.
that off.
I'm turning it off. It's going off. I was trying to. It's my fault. Go ahead.
Okay. So here's some weird things about it. It had them weird Japanese faces. Like I thought there was something wrong. There's this guy, like he's one of the main characters, and he has these puckered lips and these weird like straight line eyeballs.
Yeah.
There's like 3 horizontal lines for his eyes. And so, normally he just has like a normal anime face.
Yeah.
But then when he gets sort of like, I don't know, weird, then he gets this weird look on his face. That's a weird thing.
So what is World Trigger about? Give me a synopsis.
That's a good point. I never explained it. So World Trigger is about a city in Japan. All of a sudden, this portal
I'm out.
opens up.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. A portal
This
opens.
portal opens up, and these monsters come through, and nobody understands where the monsters are from. And
Oh, it's like
they
Pacific
destroy
Rim.
the city. Huh?
It's like Pacific Rim.
Don't they come out of the ocean in Pacific Rim?
Yeah, but it's still like a portal.
Okay, all right. It's a portal. These monsters come out. And then this mysterious agency that is already set up comes, wipes out the monsters, builds a base in the middle of the city, and protects the city from then on. The anime starts 5 years after that, or 4 years. Um, and there are these guys called that agency is called Border, and there are these guys called Border agents, and they're like almost like supernatural kung fu fighters with swords and guns and stuff.
Cool.
And eventually you get into like how they're supernatural. Um, but it's just one of the things like, it just starts off and these guys jump high and they wave around light swords and they shoot all kinds of stuff and everything's crazy. And then you figure out, within a few episodes how that happens, how they do that stuff and everybody apparently knows, but they don't tell the viewer. It gets kind of revealed to the viewer
I
as
see.
it's going along.
Yeah, I see. I see.
So,
but
and
you,
it's
you,
yeah.
but you know what it is, right? You've watched enough of it to know.
I've watched 30 episodes, so yeah.
30 of how many?
Out of 70.
Oh, so it's. Oh, yeah, you did say that. So it has an end.
It has an end.
Oh, that's just great.
So it has an end where stuff gets wrapped up. Maybe not fully wrapped up, but I mean, it ended. It went straight for like 2 years, and it ended in April. This past April.
Was it a manga or was it a straight?
It was a it was a manga in Shonen Jump, like
Right.
the weekly comic that now every anime comes from.
Everyone knows.
So it has an end. I mean, it was on, that comic ended and the anime ended, and I don't know what the end is, but
So 30 episodes in, you're recommending it.
I'm recommending it 30. I would have recommended it 10 episodes in.
Wow, but
But
30
we just
episodes.
we never got around to it last week, and I've watched 20 episodes since then.
But even 30 episodes. I think 30 episodes in for an anime, like it's like I watched whatever 100 episodes of One Piece.
Mhm.
Once I got to like 110, I was like, I can't watch this no more.
You
So
don't
it's-
even have to get to 110 here.
I'm,
There's only
but
70.
I'm just saying, like, watching a couple episodes of an anime, you'd be like, oh, that's the greatest anime ever made. Wait till you get to episode 30 before you start crowning the greatest anime ever.
I'm not saying this is the greatest
No,
anime ever.
I know,
I think it's a very good anime.
I am just saying.
It has its problems.
I'm not saying, I'm just talking about generically. You find a new anime, not you, but anybody. You're like, and the first couple episodes, you're like, man, this is really good. This might turn out to be the best anime. But time episode 20 comes along, you're like, this is garbage. The fuck,
So-
they haven't left the goddamn house in 10 episodes.
So just looking for more information on it, I read a review. It seems like the reviews are mediocre for this, and I'm like, why, man? This show's so great. And apparently the manga is better.
Oh,
So people are
Christ.
pissed that the manga is better and the anime is not as good. I never read the manga. So
I only read the manga, and
Right.
that's why this anime sucks, because in
So-
the manga,
right. And to
That's
me it's
sad.
just like pfft. Well, I think there's, animes follow manga pretty close a lot of the times.
yeah,
So when it deviates a little bit, people get pissed off.
yeah, but it's not for you. Like if it's something you don't like, the manga is the manga. That's for you. That you can love that. But then if the anime is different, you don't like the anime, then shut the fuck up. You
I don't
like
think
the
they
manga.
hate the anime. It's like,
But I'm just saying, you already, if you're a fan of the manga, you already got what you want. You've already received your gift. The anime, if it was made just the way you wanted it, would be like icing on the cake. But in this case, you've already got the fucking cake. Shut up about the icing.
I don't know. That's just what I read. I have no idea. The other thing I'm going to say about it
Roll.
is it has normalized a little bit, but there's some episodes. You know how you got you got like a little bit of a little thing at the beginning. They're just going with it, right? Oh, here's what happened last time, and then they'll just continue with what happened last time, and then they'll play the theme song. These episodes are 22 minutes long. I swear to God, the theme song at one point happened 14 minutes in.
That's weird.
14 minutes in, they played the theme song.
That is weird.
And
I've
in
seen
the
that
middle,
happen.
they have these, what is the commercial break, right?
Right.
So there's bumpers. But they play, in this thing, they play both the bumpers. They play it like,
Yeah.
here's the outro bumper, and then here's the intro bumper.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The theme song happened, then the outro bumper, then the intro bumper. So that means that
14 minutes
they
before
played
we
a
got
commercial.
to commercial.
basically. which is in the middle of the
So
show.
is this
So
Mike? Is this subbed or dubbed?
this is subbed. This is only on Crunchyroll as far as I know. I haven't seen it anywhere else.
World Trigger.
Uh,
What year did it come out? Do you know?
2014 to 2016.
So it's it's all intents and purposes, it's a current anime.
Yep.
So Mike, recommend?
Of course, I recommend it's on Mike's Anime Corner.
It loves it. Although I got a feeling Mike's Anime Corner will also steer people away from some animes in the future.
All right, we could do that.
Just doing the good ones. You gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the good, take the bad, leave the rest. And there you have Mike's
The
Anime
facts
Corner.
of Anime Corner. What? The fact is, like, if an anime, I'm not even gonna say if it's bad. If it doesn't interest me within the first episode, I don't keep watching it.
You know what we should do? Let's do it instead of just shitting on one episode, Mike. Why don't you keep a little list of all the episodes you tried, you gave a shot, and they just didn't, whatever, they didn't click with you. And then we'll
Fair
just
enough.
run down of them so people don't have to waste their time.
Fair enough. We'll do that.
All right, so I don't know how long this episode is because
10 minutes.
it's about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 11
Let's,
minutes 23. I can see it.
yeah.
That's
Let's end it.
That's the end of Mike's Anime Corner. Join us next time for some more really good anime talk.
Corners.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Oh.